Hey, what's up everybody? So I've done a video on this knife already in its original form, but now I have it here in the TuffThumbz pimped version. This was the, or still is the Mcusta Yoroi Sanmei gentleman's folding knife. It was Damascus handles. And then VG10 steel with the Sanmei coating. And if you check back my video, I think it was 3 or 4 videos ago, this was originally a just was all steel color, the silvery color, and then see-through on the diamond patterns here. But as you can see, what's been done to it is I sent it in to Geoff at TuffThumbz or Tough Knives and asked him to see if he could color the Damascus steel handle as well as do a insert of G10 for me. So it actually worked out pretty well. Originally we were thinking we could get this blue color, the steel, but it turns out that the layering of this Damascus, there was a couple different grades of Damascus or different steel types integrated, so he couldn't get it to turn blue either through heat treating. I don't know if he tried the blue night or salting, but you can actually see this light line right here of blue. He gets some parts of it to get blue, but not all of it. And so he contacted me. Oh, there's a better angle if you see that line right there of blue in there. So he contacted me and said, we can get it a nice bronze for you. Would that work? And I said, yeah. I definitely just wanted to be some contrast against the blade. I liked how it looked with the steel, but I kind of want something a little bit more, I don't know, earthy or traditional or Japanese country style, as far as having the old style wood handle swords and everything, but have it out of Damascus. So besides getting the handle bronze, which is this nice chocolate bronze color, before you could see through the handle, and this would actually go all the way through to the bottom. You would see my hand through there. But what I had him do is insert this piece of white G10 in here to give it this nice background color. So it really looks like one of those katana swords, where it would have the weave and then the other pattern inside of it. And I think it really makes this knife pop a lot. So you have the nice gray, black Sanmei finish on the VG10 blade, and then you have this almost looks like wooden handle with the white cloth background, but it's actually a Damascus colored steel with the white G10. And so even when it's closed, it has that look to it. But on the other side, I left this without a liner because I thought it was pretty cool how you could see the blade in there. You can still see that line of the two finishes. And then we kept the pivot and the thumb studs with that blue anodization to give it some contrast too. So when you look at it right here, that's pretty cool. This nice smooth flat, the different colors here. And then even from from this angle, see if we can zoom in on that a bit. You have the steel and then the white G10. Try to bring that back here. And then you still have the nice backspacer, which we kept the steel color. So it's just a nice additional contrast, So I think this thing is really, traditional looking in this sense with this kind of finish on it. And then especially on this side, when you look at it with that blue pivot. There we go. The little streak of white G10 there, the white G10 through it, but this blue pivot here, the blue anodized thumb stud. So I just thought this came out really nice, you know, really traditional looking. And then really slick, and you know, Geoff just did an excellent job, you know, getting that white G10 slice in there, because this is such a small knife, you know, very thin, very, I don't want to say delicate, I mean, it is a gentleman's folder, but kept it just as smooth. You know, if you remember my last video, this thing just rolls right out. It's just on washers, but very slick, but you can just see how that blue pops a lot more off that chocolate bronze color. And then even looking back here, I like how that white G10 is. The backspacer on there. And then like I said, you can still see that those little blue line areas, which I think do add some contrast on here. You know, lockup's still pretty late on this. It was before. It's gotten a little bit more so, but I think when I first got it, it was maybe at like 50 or 60, and now it's at like 70. And then if you really do whip this thing open, which, like that, you can see it's 100% pretty much. I mean, all the way over. But it doesn't really bother me. I'm not going to do any like hard use on this. It's not like you need this thing to lock up 1 millisecond before to get ready for an attacker or something like that. This is just a nice piece that I had, you know, pimped out to give it even a more traditional look with almost, you know, a wood bronze handles. And I just love this white background on here now, how that is. So just want to give you guys a look, you know, see some of the stuff that Geoff and Sam can do over there at TuffThumbz, TuffKnives. You know, I know you see a lot of the G10 work and the carbon fiber work and the scales and stuff, but this is pretty cool. You know, you send them a Damascus handle, Mcusta Japanese knife, and he really did some nice coloring on there, and then a really good insert inside the knife, taking it apart and then putting it back together and keeping it in perfect working order. Yeah, some little things on there. So pretty cool. Let me know what you think. Keep this nice little short video under 10 minutes. Really love that blue anodized pivot there. It's pretty cool. And this knife is still sharp. We'll see if we can get a little piece of paper to show you. Alright, tilt this out a little bit. Paper. See? Perfect. I always get it good on the first one, I start falling apart, but we'll see if we can keep this going. Yep. Nice. Really like the sharpness on this blade. Really good craftsmanship by Mcusta. And then really nice job by Geoff putting that together. And even with the, you know, seeing through the holes there with the shiny liner lock in the blade. And then you have the nice white background there. So, pretty sweet. Thanks guys for checking this out. And also, one other thing, someone had mentioned on someone's video, I forget whose it was, that they wanted to see a comparison of size on knives compared to a quarter. So I brought a quarter out for you, and there you can see the size difference. So there you go. And with it open, there's your size difference. Alright, thanks a lot guys. Thank you Geoff and Sam at TuffThumbz, Tough Knives for putting this together for me. Really excellent job, really appreciate it, and looking forward to getting my Tough Tannic when you get around to finish those up. Alright, thanks a lot. Have a good weekend guys.